Alright, welcome back to some more Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. It's been way too long, and I'm sorry about that. Pokemon came out first, and I haven't even had time to play Super Smash Bros. Too much. I've only played it, I think, 3 nights since it's come out, and it's been out for over a week now. Like, came out, what, on Friday? Today's the December 21st, and it came out Friday the 21st, and I've only had time to play it 3 times, and it's been like about 3 to 4 days since I played it before, so I've only been playing Pokemon. I've been trying to beat that, and I finally beat it, and I still have Delta episode that I gotta do, plus maybe do some other stuff in it as well. Don't know yet. I might just leave it at that because didn't actually catch all the legendaries on stream or anything for Pokemon Black and White 2, so it's like, don't know. But anyways, yeah, it's been a while, and I'm sorry again. And before I continue on, after this game is done, I will probably be playing the Phoenix Wright online for a little while, do some of those custom cases and do that because I've never done them, so they'd be blind and pretty cool to do. So yeah, that's what you should look forward to whenever I'm done with this. And I probably will not do any after story stuff on this. I'll probably just do up until the end of the game, because after story stuff is just random stuff, I believe, so it's just puzzles. And I don't want to do too much puzzle stuff. So again, sorry this has gone on for a little while for talking, but I just wanted to get some stuff straightened out. For those that are tuning into this like weeks or months later, it's like, yeah, sorry for being so long. So I'll continue with the game right now. Professor? What is it, my boy? What do you think about what happened tonight? On the surface, it certainly did appear that the storyteller's assailant could be none other than Espella. But surely not! However, even if it did seem that way, that does not necessarily make it the truth. And if it transpires that Espella is in fact innocent, then there must be some form of contradiction or proof to support as much. Yes, you're right. I'll bet Mr. Wright won't miss even the slightest shred of evidence about that with the pendant and not being able to put it in. Mr. Wright and Maya are investigating the scene of the crime as we speak. We, meanwhile, must search for something to prove Espella's innocence. In doing so, the truth should become evident as a matter of course. I see! In the time that I've spent with Espella, I've never once doubted her character. There's just no way she could do anything as terrible as what happened in that square. I believe in her, Professor. I know you do, Luke. We are Espella's friends, and as such, we must believe in her. Too right. First, let's make our way through the gate. Uh-oh, the door's still locked, and there are no knights here to open it. Oh, hey, it's Constantine. Does Constantine actually have a dog key? What's the matter, Constantine? That's great. Thanks. He says there's another way in, which only the knights know about. That's a relief. Could you show us the way, Constantine? So you're telling me there's a way only knights know about, but knights are only allowed in here? Okay. Oh, look! Do I have any puzzles that I gotta do? I feel like I do. Good evening, Mr. Layton. It's been a while since we last met. Yes, indeed, Miss Mystery. But I must say, I'm surprised to be meeting you at a place like this. After seeing the Storyteller's Parade earlier, I've been unable to simply sit still in the library, but at the same time, wandering around aimlessly doesn't solve anything either. Then again, meeting you like this, Professor, has given me some meaning to my wandering. Smile, blush. I'm in love with you. What? Nothing. If you'd like to try your hand at any puzzles, unsolved puzzles or puzzles that you didn't manage to encounter, I will happily show you to them now. How about trying a puzzle or two? Solving puzzles can relieve stress, especially in difficult times such as these. Do I have any? Okay, I do have 2. The odd box out. Okay, let's see. A 40, eh? 5 boxes have been placed on pedestals. At first glance, they appear to be the same, but in reality, one of them is different. Slide the stylus left or right on the touchscreen to turn the boxes around and carefully examine their patterns. Answer by touching the corresponding letter. Okay. Lovely. Can I move it up and down? Like, no.
Can you let me do the next one too?
That took a lot of frickin' thinking. Excellent! Being able to only see 3 sides of each cube at a time makes the puzzle quite tricky. Luckily, it was just a matter of imagining the cubes in your mind to bring it all into focus. Friggin' pain in the butt puzzle. That was splendid. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Magical window. 2 princesses enjoy a fun-filled night of dancing, their forms illuminated by the moon shining through the window. However, this contains mysterious magic by which images reflect in the glass are distorted and flipped. Use the stylus and touch the pieces of glass to rotate them. Rotate the pieces to restore the princess's reflections. Are you serious? Now this doesn't seem too hard, actually. Don't say that just yet. Yeah, that top one. That top one tries to trick you, I believe, because I'm pretty sure I got it all.
Don't worry, leave this one to me.
Boom!
Can you let me do the next one too?
That was a lot easier. Then again, that was a 25. Wonderful! The magical mirror The magical window looks as stunning as the princess's lovely ball gowns. Whatever you say, dude. And that was it. Cool. Anytime you wish to try your hand at some puzzles, be sure to come and see me. Yeah, okay. Is there anything at all? Nothing. And apparently, the hidden door is not going to be shown either. Just going to have it here. Would have thought the storyteller would come to such an end. I'm still finding it hard to believe even now. I mean, what's to become of us?
I wish I knew. I'm more worried about Inquisitor Barnum. He's being held on suspicion of treason. This whole thing is just one big headache. Oh, no matter what, the future ain't looking too bright. Oh.
Who said that? The captain or the vigilante that's huge? Okay. Oh, Captain!
The storyteller's gone. Inquisitor Barnum's gone. And who do you think is suffering the most because of it? The townsfolk, that's who! It's now that they need us the most. We must be there for them, to offer our support.
Yes, sir, that's certainly true, but with things the way they are, what can we possibly do?
Pitiful. Over there! Isn't that... It would appear even the knights are unsettled, my boy.
What's going to become of Labyrinthia now?
Well, according to the final story, once all of this is sorted out, there will be fresh hope for the future. So it's a little early to be losing heart just yet.
I hope you're right. Let's do our best to make it so, Professor. What's this? Someone's coming this way. Isn't that...
And what are you doing here? We're heading for the Storyteller's Tower. There may be something left to uncover, so we're going to there to find out now. Did you say the Storyteller's Tower?
Uh-oh. I hope this doesn't mean we're about to be surrounded by knights pointing swords at us again.
Well, if it isn't little Constantine. Oh, I see. This must mean you're working on behalf of Inquisitor Barnum. Yes. Well, in that case, the tower's up ahead. You may proceed. In fact, I insist that you proceed.
Oh, really now?
I have a feeling there's some unfinished business that only you can take care of. For all our sakes, go there and fulfill your quest. And in doing so, show us all that there is still hope for the future of all Labyrinthia.
Captain!
Very well. We shan't let you down. Let's go, Luke. The Storyteller's Tower stands right ahead of us.
Which you are, Professor? Sounds like we got the knights on our side then. At least the regular knights, the vigilantes not so much. Look! I can see the tower right over there! And it's not daylight, it's night! But how do we get to it?
I believe this may be where our little friend comes in handy. Wouldn't you say, Luke?
Right! Of course! I see. You're saying there's a path? He says there's a path! No, really? I didn't hear you the first time. Leading from behind the audience room, right over there, to the Storyteller's Tower.
One could hardly ask for such a better guide?
Oh, you love being praised, don't you?
Oh, really? He just said, "You've nothing to worry about while I'm here." And then he added, "You might want to worry about that Sir Blue Knight, though." I hope Mr. Wright and Maya were able to come across some clues.
I don't think we need to worry too much about them. I'm sure they'll be alright. Wouldn't you agree, my boy?
Of course, Professor! While I was teaming up with Mr. Wright, one thing became clear to me. He's definitely someone that will always do his best to protect his friends.
I agree, Luke. He's a fine young lawyer with a heart of gold. I'm quite confident the trial is safe in his capable hands.
Me too, Professor. And then there's Maya, always so strong and courageous. Not to mention full of energy. She's a bit reckless sometimes, but always with good intent.
We're lucky to have them on our side.
I'm really glad we met them. Aren't you, Professor?
Yes, Luke. I'd certainly agree with you there. Both Mr. Wright and Miss Fay are friends that can truly be relied on. But at the same time, High Inquisitor Darklaw will be a most formidable opponent. One unlikely to make any careless slips. Which is why we must all do our best and work together.
Including me, right?
No, you are in the corner. Of course. I certainly couldn't do this without you, Luke.
Don't worry, Professor. I'll give it everything I got.
That's the spirit, my boy.
Wow! You don't realize how tall the tower is until you see it up close like this.
It certainly looks ominous in the moonlight.
There's a vital clue waiting for us here, isn't there, Professor?
That's what I'm counting on, Luke. And it would seem that Inquisitor Barnum had the same idea.
That would explain why Constantine is helping us.
So this is the tower in which the Creator resides, a tower that none of the townsfolk, nor even the knights, dare visit.
It's surrounded in secrecy, that's for sure. It's a bit like the Eldritch Woods.
Indeed, those woods are certainly an enigma in themselves.
Not to mention those underground ruins. Talk about mysterious places, Professor. If the storyteller really did know everything about Labyrinthia, I'd have liked to ask him a thing or two about them.
It's possible there may be clues related to those places, as well as a number of other matters waiting for us within that tower. In which case, there could also be any manner of traps or contrivances awaiting us as well. We shall have to be doubly careful from here on in.
Got it, Professor.
So I really wonder what kind of clue is in there.
You've what? You've completed your mission? He says he's worried about his master and wants to return to him now.
We couldn't have come this far without your fine guidance, Constantine. We can take it from here, boy.
Constantine says we're the ones his master chose, so he knows he can leave this quest with us in good faith.
We're honored, Constantine. Thank you for your help.
Yes, thanks a lot. Take care on your way back.
Bye.
Inquisitor Barnum loves this town more than anyone, and has done his utmost to protect it. Let's bear that in mind too, Luke. We have a responsibility to fight to the end, for him and for everyone else in this town.
I'm ready if you are, Professor.
Okay, is there actually... Before we move on, jeez. Well, that was weird. Okay, so there are, hint tokens in here that we don't actually need, but can we look at, like, yeah, we can keep going up, that's for sure. Let me guess. The moon. Yes, the moon has a token, of course. That makes total sense. Let me just grab and reach for the moon. I'm sure to grab a hint token. Let's... Aha. Okay. That was it for the tokens.
The tower was built upon this tall cliffside. I can only assume this was the storyteller's design.
If that cliff collapses, the whole tower looks like it'll go along with it. Are you sure we want to go inside?
Don't get cold feet now, Lou. What the heck did I just...
It looks like this bridge is the only way to the tower.
Oh, you think? How about we just climb from the ocean or whatever, or this lake? From the lake cliff.
This is quite the long bridge, indeed. I don't see any traps or contrivances here, representative of the storyteller.
Look, Professor! You can see the ocean from here! We must be at the coast of Labyrinthia!
The seas is quite tranquil here. There's not a ship or light for miles.
Okay, is there anything else? I did not mean to do that. It's like the only way is forward. And if I can get the right thing.
A puzzle! A puzzle's afoot! Let's run for the puzzle! It seems the mechanisms in place to protect the tower are still operating.
Does that mean we can't get inside?
No, I wouldn't say so. This particular mechanism is in the form of a puzzle. If we solve it, perhaps we can enter.
Of course. Why not? Puzzle number 63. Wow, we are really in, aren't we? Wait, didn't it say we had 60... Maybe that's different or something, I don't know. There are 12 gems, each of them numbered between 1 and 12. There is also a set of 3 triangles, with gems already inside them. Keep in mind, these gems cannot be moved. Place the gems from your hands so that the sum of all the numbers on each triangle perimeter adds up to 93. 39. Okay. Oh, this is gonna suck. Friggin' hate these kind of puzzles. Okay. Okay. Well, that ain't
Let's see
creepy.
if I've proven myself. That was indeed an intriguing puzzle.
That ain't creepy. That was also a little on the tough side. But had to do some pretty much testing and stuff. Probably gonna edit all that out. Correct. Shiver runs down your spine as the door opens and eerie silence fills the air. Just what awaits you on the other side? Yeah, I'll probably just edit all that out and do what I did and start from the beginning and show the effects. Effects. Okay.
Professor, you did it! Professor?
Doesn't it seem peculiar to you, Luke? To get here, we had to make our way beyond the guard post and through the knight's garrison. That would normally be considered sufficient defense against intruders, or so one would imagine.
Yeah, I guess you're right. There were several knights around as well.
And yet, in addition, we found that contrivance in place of on the door. It would suggest to me that something of great importance must be contained within.
Let's go in and find out, Professor!
Of course, let's find out next time. Probably won't even be next time. It'll probably be in the witch's trial, probably. I don't know. Watch that be a thing, because this game loves to pull jokes on me. So yeah, with that, I hope you all enjoyed. It was a lot shorter than I was hoping to record, but at the same time, that'll mean that I'll try to split this up into 2 videos, and try to start getting things back in order, record probably a little more on Monday, and yeah. So yeah, with that, hope you all enjoyed, and I will catch you all next time, and I hope you all have a great day.